My name is Laura Martin. I live in Clark County, which is Las Vegas, Nevada. I voted early, the first day of early voting, October 18th, 2008, at the Dr. William Pearson Community Center. It's the community center named after the first black dentist in Las Vegas. Not only was it early voting, we had a march. The march started at the Martin Luther King statue, which is across the street from the community center. About 300 community members of all ethnicities, ages, whatever, gathered together, got their signs, and we marched across. There was a rally where our first black senator, Joe Neal, spoke. A woman who was 91 and had not voted. The last election she voted in was Eisenhower. She spoke to the crowd, and other community people were honored. Miss Ruby Duncan, who will be the first black woman to have a school named after her in Clark County, was honored. And then we allowed the elders to go first in line, and we all lined up behind them and we voted. We were in line for about 2.5 hours. We got in line at 10. I was done voting at about 12:45. And people are like, "Oh my God, you waited that long." But I've been waiting 27 years for the chance to vote for a qualified black candidate, and it's not just because he's black, he is supremely qualified to be the next president of the United States. And I was going to take the first chance I could to vote for him because I was distinctly honored to vote for this man. He could have been black, Asian, or Latino. It was just an exciting time for me, this community. I like seeing the pride in everyone's faces. I like seeing little kids that I see on a daily basis at work saying they want to be Barack Obama when they grow up. Usually kids want to be Michael Jordan or Lil Wayne. The culture of anti-intellectualism that some of our black youth have to deal with are being beat back because now they have role models that go to Columbia and Princeton and Harvard, and they see that your ticket out isn't entertaining white people. Your ticket out is your education. And I think the best memory I have from election night, aside from being with all my Obama family, the best vision I had was in between hanging door knockers at 3 a.m. and calling people, was first in the morning they showed a Harlem precinct polling location, and the Fruit of Islam was maintaining the polls. They were poll watching in Harlem and the news people, of course, they see black men, they're like, "Why are you here? Why?" Like, we're protecting our people. We don't want anything funny to happen. We want to make sure people have rides, people are warm in the lines, and that made me feel really good because you don't really see stuff like that. And then, of course, again, the best memory was just seeing all across the world, all across America, all these people losing their minds because Barack Hussein Obama Jr. is the next president of the United States. And it's like, people are saying, "Oh, the Bradley effect. Well, can you vote for a black man?" Yes, we did. And I'm so glad that after 8 years, America finally rejected all of the innuendos, all of the fear. And essentially it was a referendum on Republicans and their tactics. And I'm glad Americans kind of grew up. They're like, look where it got us. Look where innuendos and half-truths and basically half-assness. And look at Bush, anti-intellectual at its best is President Bush. And people are seeing that's not the way it goes. We have to do better. We can do better. We are America. We have the resources to be the best country in the world. Education, economically, the strength of our military, and Barack is going to carry us on our back, and we're going to get there with him. He's going to encourage people to volunteer, encourage people to join the services, encourage young children to get more math and science education so we can compete with China and India, so we can be that, shining light to the rest of the world, or people don't hate us, people want to be us again. So, and just on a personal note, just being someone who's born in Honolulu to the white mother and a black father, I was really proud to see Barack up there, and it wasn't about. We kind of got away from his race, and he's kind of able to describe it how he felt like describing it, how his family was, and I just like to see mixed people get more recognition because our stories are not like people who are white. It's not like growing up black. Even if you live in those neighborhoods, it's very unique, and I was glad that he's out there. You know, he's our role model. He's been our role model for a while, but it just makes me really proud as a mixed person to see him up there and doing so well.
Thank you so much.